I am so excited to be here with Dorie Greenspan, the author of many cookbooks, but the brand new Dorie's Cookies. Thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you for inviting me. It's good to be with you again.
I know, I love chatting with you about your books because your books are just filled with joy. You know, you are known for baking. Why cookies specifically?
I think it's funny, you said joy, and I was thinking, the thing about cookies, it's kind of my equation, and I know nothing about math, is give a cookie, get joy. It's like the perfect formula. I love cookies.
These are cookies of all kind, and you are calling everything a cookie, you know, from fortune cookies to Hamantaschen. It's a wide range. So how do you define a cookie? Because as I was reading it, I was like, what makes a cookie?
Allie, this is so funny. So I kept thinking, can I cookie-ize things? So like my favorite chocolate pecan pie became a cookie. My favorite apple pie with streusel topping, sweet potato pie for Thanksgiving, they became cookies. A cookie is a single piece of pleasure. It's all ours. What could I make that would be a cookie?
As you meet people, they tend to have very strong opinions about cookies. So like I am a soft cookie person. You know, other people are the very crispy cookie people. You know, how do you balance that when you're writing a book? And you must have your own preferences
Crunchy.
as well.
Crispy, crunchy. Yeah.
So I will take all your soft cookies and then we'll just divide and conquer.
So fortunately, while I love crispy, crunchy, I love even the sound when they break it goes.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm an equal opportunity cookie lover.
What do you think the biggest issues are for home cooks with cookies? Because there's so often that people just say, oh, I'm just gonna buy, you know, a pre-made thing because I can't do it.
No, please don't do it. Don't. I think, you know, the thing about baking, and it's true of cookies, is you have to set aside time to do it. It's not a stir fry. You know, it's not a quick run under the broiler. And so I think that stops some people from baking at home. And so I think you have to set aside time.
Don't be afraid to take the time.
Take the time and enjoy the time. You're going to get a great cookie at the end, but think about the fun of working with these wonderful ingredients and of making something with your hands. And don't decide to make the cookie version of the 7-layer cake on your first try. Chocolate chip cookie. Good place to start.
Begin there. And you mentioned ingredients. You talk in the book a lot about ingredients. You know, is that another mistake that you see people make? It's like, oh, I had this flour that's been in my cupboard for 2 years and it didn't make a great cookie.
Yeah, or it's usually something like, I had this baking powder that's been in my cupboard for 2 years with the top just a little open. And
I'm sure it's fine.
Right, okay. And the cookie didn't rise. You know, it's interesting though, with baking, the difficult ingredients are chocolate and vanilla that you want. The baking is basic: butter, flour, sugar, eggs, supermarket ingredients. And you can get chocolate and vanilla in the supermarket too. But those are the two ingredients that I think make a big difference in cookies. A really good vanilla extract, one that you kind of want to dab on as perfume, that's going to make a good cookie. And chocolate that you that you can barely chop up for the cookies because all you want to do is eat it, that's going to make a good cookie.
And then what about, you know, equipment? Are there certain items that you think like have saved you? You know, some people think like, oh, you can make cookies just with a bowl and an oven and a spoon, right? But
Absolutely.
Are there certain things that you have at home that you think like take it to the next level?
Something so simple, the cookie scoop. And, you know, it's a simple, inexpensive piece of equipment. I, of course, have a wardrobe of cookie scoops, you know, small, medium, something in between small and medium. But the cookie scoop changes the way what you baked looks. Because so you scoop and you level it, just run it against the edge of the bowl, means that every little mound of dough is going to have the same amount of dough. It's going to bake in the same amount of time. It's going to be the same size. All of a sudden, the first-time baker, has professional-looking cookies. I love cookie scoops.
So really, you can have it all.
That's it. This should have been called Dorie's Cookies. You
Right,
can have
you
it
can
all.
do anything. Yeah,
You
so if
can
you
have it
want
all.
any cookie for any occasion, no matter what you have in your kitchen, buy the book. It's called Dorie's Cookies. Dorie Greenspan, thank you so much for being here.
I love being with you. Thank you.
Me too.